Just another thirsty Thursday, but only one more day till Friday, and that's only one day from Saturday, and Saturday is better than Sunday. It's not Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, it's Thursday. It's not Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, it's Thursday. Thursday. Whoa, Thursday is the day that we take for granted, because we know our Friday plans could be slanted. But today's only 2 days from the weekend, and only 36 hours from hanging with our friends. Something tells me this day will go fine, and for dinner I think I'll have a glass of wine. Cause it's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, it's Thursday. It's not Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, it's Thursday. It's not Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, it's Thursday. It's not Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, it's Thursday. Thursday, over the hump day, Thursday. The end is in sight day, Thursday. It could be worse day. Oh, it's Thursday. That Randy Hughes and Joe Kachiever is brewing some more beer at the brewery for the weekend today. It's not Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, it's Thursday. It's not Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, it's Thursday. It's not Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, it's Thursday. It's not Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, it's Thursday.
Yes, the Thursday song for our buddy Adam Palm on a Thursday morning. Air quality, still in the bleeper.
Yeah, that's an issue. It was hazy and smelled like smoke and all of that yesterday. Air quality alert still in effect. The weather will be much nicer, though, through the week and actually into early part of next week.
79 today with some sunshine in the forecast, right around 80 tomorrow with mostly sunny conditions, and then same thing on Saturday with a high of 82 and a mix of sun and clouds, so not too bad.
You're talking about lows in the 50s, 52, 53, 56, like that. So
you'd be proud of me. I shut the air conditioning off.
Did you? Good for you.
I did. Yep. Opened up the windows yesterday. It was raining when I got home, and I was like, oh, yeah, I'm going to take a nap in this. And I did.
I'm going to nap so hard in this rain. Yeah, I opened things up, too. It's been a long summer with everything closed up. But campfire, maybe even if you're out camping this weekend, it looks like those temperatures are going to be hoodie at night.
Lots of stuff to get to, including Office Cora. She'll join us just after 8 a.m. to let us know what she's up to in the 715 this weekend. It is Hypothetical Thursday. We're going to be asking each other hypothetical questions a bit later on. Bad news, happy music, the friggin' sports, our daily check-ins, busy on a Thursday morning. Of course, if you want to get in touch with us, you can visit rockmornings.com. For all of our contact info, you can also download either the 95.7 The Rock app or the 92.9 The X app, and you can send us voicemails, pictures, videos. Maybe you're up to no good this morning. You want to let us know what that is. Do it through the app. Very easy. Looking to see if we got anything new.
I just did as well.
Nothing yet. Mammoth in a bit. Also some Theory of a Dead Man coming up.
Rock Mornings with Brian and Gene on your rock station.
The first female circuit judge in La Crosse County officially ending her 30-year tenure on the bench yesterday. Ramona Gonzalez serving 5 terms as a circuit judge in Branch 1 starting way back in 1995. Did not seek re-election this spring. She'll be succeeded by new judge Joe Veenstra starting tomorrow. Gonzalez says one of the toughest parts of being a judge is the 24/7 nature of the job. Says it doesn't matter where you're at, Walmart, Quick Trip, grocery store, wherever, you're still, quote-unquote, the judge. Mm-hmm. Her time, though, on the bench is over, at least for now. Not quite sure if that means she's going to retire for good or if she might try to be a judge somewhere else or in a different...
Or just take a break.
Yeah, I mean, 30 years on the bench, you'd figure time for a break, right?
Yes.
A can supplier's labeling error resulting in the voluntary recall of High Noon Vodka Seltzer 12-packs 2 production lots of High Noon Beach variety packs, which are 12 packs with 12 fluid-ounce cans, contain cans that are filled with High Noon vodka seltzer alcohol and are mislabeled as Celsius Astro Vibe energy drinks, sparkling blue Raz edition with a silver top. High Noon voluntarily recalling a limited number of their High Noon Beach variety packs due to the labeling error from our supplier. Working with the FDA, retailers, distributors, proactively managing the recall to ensure the safety and well-being of our consumers. The states that were impacted include Florida, Michigan, New York, Ohio, Oklahoma, South Carolina, Virginia, and
Wisconsin.
That's
why it really, really, really matters. These were shipped July 21st through the 23rd, so just like a week or so ago. But, I mean, big deal. That's a big deal.
Well, yeah, you got some kid who thinks he's going to have an energy drink on his way to work, and next thing you know, he's down in some vodka, and he gets drug tested or piss tested or whatever.
Or
and
driving a car.
Oh, yeah, get behind a wheel, and you got an open container, and next thing you know, hold.
Big deal. It's a big deal.
No illnesses or adverse events have been reported yet. The beverage company says the consumption of the liquid in these cans will result in unintentional alcohol ingestion.
Of course. Astro Vibe, it's the one with the blue top, so parents and kids look for that. The Astro Vibe, it's the Celsius, it's the one with the blue top. Those are the mislabeled ones, and could accidentally be consuming alcohol and driving a car and not intending to at all. So it's a big deal.
The majority of the state, including the entire northeastern part of Wisconsin, currently under another air quality advisory, comes as smoke and haze from the ongoing wildfires in Canada settle over the area. The air quality alert will run through today, but haze and smoke are set to return to the area again on Friday. So I don't know why they're even canceling it or putting it outside. It sounds like it's going to happen in the weekend, but we're going to go to Door County to the beach there, and we looked at the news this morning and said, oh, that's just too hazy, said a resident of Green Bay. It's horrible. The air quality is really bad right now. So, yeah, if you've got, obviously, people with breathing issues or are prone to getting sick for whatever reason, maybe not the day to go to the beach. The DNR air quality alert is for what's called PM2.5. The PM2.5 is a general term for a mixture of solid and liquid droplets suspended in the air, and a main source is combustion or burning-related activity, so that's going to release a lot of those fine particles into the air.
Yeah, and that's pretty much Michigan, Wisconsin, and Minnesota right now that are affected by that.
More than a dozen protesters captured on video last week delivering a fake coffin and flowers to the Wisconsin home of House Administration Committee Chairman Brian Steele, a Republican from Wisconsin. Unwanted visitors dressed in black, carrying cowbells, walked up to the congressman's private driveway in what appeared to be a mock funeral procession before dropping a cardboard coffin prop with an epitaph on his front door. Former Walworth County Democrat Party Chairwoman Ellen Hawley, identified in the video footage posted to social media, allegedly walking up to Steele's front door along with several other constituents from previous protests. The Death of Democracy funeral procession, sponsored by the Southern Wisconsin Grassroots Network and Working Families Party. Boy, you really got to be a little more succinct than that.
That's a long time.
That is a long-ass name. Yeah. An organizer could be heard on Facebook Live on the video saying, quote, "We're not going to hang out here because we're not going to invite the police to come and ask questions and say, 'What are you doing here?' Blah, blah, blah. We're just going to get out of town." Following the demonstration, protesters could be seen walking across this guy's front yard. Instead of going on the sidewalk, commenting on photo opportunities in front of the home, a photo of the coffin and the epitaph on the front door later posted to Facebook by another group that was involved. One commenter asked for the lawmaker's home address. The incident has been reported to the U.S. Capitol Police. It's unclear if any protesters will be facing any kind of criminal charges. Meanwhile, a Wisconsin man pleading guilty earlier this week to smuggling lab equipment to Russian companies in violation of trade sanctions the United States imposed after Russia invaded Ukraine. Federal prosecutors charging Andrew Pogosayan, a 68-year-old Russian-born U.S. citizen who lives in Madison, back in June in a 4-count information with conspiracy to defraud the U.S. and smuggling goods out of the country. This guy started using his company, Omega Diagnostics LLC, back in September of 2022 to ship lab equipment to Russian companies, including one that performed chemical research for the Russian military. That's not good.
That is not good. Sounds like
This guy faces up to 35 years in prison when he gets sentenced on October 7th. His attorney said in an email that Pogosayan is a good person, didn't appreciate the seriousness of the sanctions, added that Pogosayan's customers or scientists working on medical and non-military research. That's great and all, dude, but there's laws now in place that you can't send that stuff to Russia, and if you're sending that stuff to Russia, then so what? Big trouble, mister. Big trouble.
Yes.
And a noted Harvard professor is part of a paper which has not been peer-reviewed that echoes similar claims previously made about 3I/Atlas, first ever cosmic interloper that was discovered back in 2017. There's a lot of weird words and science jargon in here, so stick with me. The study, most notable author in there is Avi Loeb, an astronomer at Harvard University. Got to be pretty smart, right? Renowned for linking extraterrestrial objects to intelligent aliens, he's the head of the Galileo Project, which is attempting to detect evidence of technosignatures and UFOs. In 2023, he led a controversial expedition that claimed to have collected pieces of possible alien tech that were left behind by an unconfirmed interstellar meteorite in the Pacific Ocean. This guy now is part of this paper that says that this object that's heading toward us may, in fact, be an alien ship and not just a comet. A controversial paper questioning whether interstellar visitor 3I/Atlas is possibly hostile alien tech in disguise. Harvard professor.
Yeah.
It's aliens.
It's not.
Aliens.
Comet.
Aliens.
Obviously, you saw the footage yesterday from the procession in Birmingham of Ozzy's funeral.
How could you not?
Oh, my gosh.
How could you not?
Tens of thousands of people showing up to, honor him. And as the procession made its way down basically Broad Street in central Birmingham to the canal bridge that's named after Black Sabbath and the bench that has, the bandmates on it. And obviously Sharon and Jack and Kelly and Amy.
Oh,
my gosh.
Oh, man. Each of them wearing a really cool piece of jewelry. The daughter wearing the glasses. Sharon had the ring around in the necklace. Mm-hmm. Jack had a cross, I believe, and the purple flowers and the casket, and thousands of people lining the streets. And
procession also passed by his childhood home, by the way, and live streamed across the country. Yeah,
a lot of pictures and video from that procession yesterday as Ozzy was laid to rest there. And it's, boy, what a sad day for rock and roll and for the world.
A lot of people showing up and paying tribute, though, to his life, and I thought that was really, really cool.
It's Rock Mornings with Brian and Gene. Speaking of Ozzy and Black Sabbath, fairies wear boots.
Rock Mornings with Brian and Gene. Find them online at rockmornings.com.
Black Sabbath with fairies wear boots on Rock Mornings with Brian and Gene. Rest in peace, Ozzy Osbourne, laid to rest yesterday in a massive procession, thousands of people, phones and videos and cameras and pictures, and Sharon and the family and crying and everything.
Yeah, absolutely.
Just a very emotional
vehicles
day.
Carrying the Osbourne family who paid for the procession followed after the hearse and went through his hometown, past his childhood house, to the canal that was named for him and Black Sabbath. And
I thought that was kind of a nice... They didn't announce it. The city announced it because obviously the city has to put a lot of effort into in a short period of time as well. I mean, Ozzy just died a week ago.
Right.
And then that thousands and thousands of people are going to be coming and there's going to be a thing and you're going to have to, deal with that. And Osbourne said, we'll write the check. And the city actually announced that as opposed to the Osbourne saying, we'll take care of it. It was kind of a nice gesture, if you will, I thought. The Brewers lost to the Cubs yesterday, 10-3.
This game broke his bat one high. Bush will take it himself. Ball game. Cubs win. And they salvage the finale here in Milwaukee.
A really, really good ball game for the Cubs. Shota came up big. So did the Cubs offense.
Milwaukee still leading Chicago by one game in the NL Central. Teams will meet once more this season, which will be a 5-game series in Chicago the 18th through the 21st of August. Brewers are off today. They're in Washington tomorrow, 5:45 for the first 3 against the Nationals. That game tomorrow, by the way, is on Apple TV+. The NFL Hall of Fame game is tonight, kicking off the preseason, 7 o'clock on NBC. Chargers, Lions. Mariners MLB trade deadline is coming up later on this afternoon, and the Mariners making a big move, finalizing a trade for third baseman Eugenio Suarez, landing the most coveted power bat of the trade deadline season from the Diamondbacks in exchange for 3 prospects. Gilbert Arenas, former NBA player, arrested yesterday in connection with a federal indictment that alleges the former NBA star hosted illegal high-stakes poker games at his mansion in Encino, California. According to a release from the U.S. Attorney's Office in Central California, Arenas is officially charged with 1 count of conspiracy to operate an illegal gambling business, 1 count of operating an illegal gambling business, and 1 count of making false statements to federal investigators. Arenas renting out his Encino home, according to the indictment, and one of his associates staging the mansion for the poker games, also recruited co-conspirators to host and collected rent from the co-conspirators on Arenas' behalf. The indictment alleges that Gershman, the other guy in the indictment, along with other defendants, ran illegal pot limit Omaha poker games, which collected a cut from each pot contested. Prosecutors say that the group hired chefs, valets, armed security guards, and others to staff it. Yeah, it was essentially trying to run a casino. Running a casino in his house with, a bunch of as well as young women who served drinks, provided massages, and offered companionship to the poker players in exchange for tips.
Wow, This wasn't some buddies playing some poker for a night.
This was a massive operation in his mansion in Encino, where he essentially tried to turn it into a pseudo casino.
Yes. Yeah. Valets and chefs and
girls.
Cocktails and girls and...
Gilbert Arenas, though, arrested on charges. Federal indictment. Yeah, federal. Former WWE CEO Vince McMahon is accused of causing a crash on a Connecticut highway that wrecked his Bentley and damaged 2 other cars. A couple hours before Hulk Hogan's death hit the news, he was quoted praising the wrestling icon after, of course, Hogan's death. McMahon cited for reckless driving, following too closely after last Thursday morning's crash. State police said in a report nobody was injured. He was released on a $500 bond in order to appear in Stamford Superior Court later this month. I tell you what, man, if Vince McMahon was involved in an accident with my car, I'd have a neck brace on. I'd have one of them halos on. I'd be in a wheelchair. I'd be milking that son of a bitch for some money. You know it. I'd be in an ambulance. I'd be going to every hospital in town. Oh, yeah. 2nd and 3rd and 5th opinions. I'd be getting them all the opinions. Oh, he has a broken back.
I think that I'm sore right in this general area over here.
Yeah. Take him to the cleaners. It's Rock Mornings with Brian and Gene. We'll get to some Dorothy in a bit. Don't go anywhere.
Rock Mornings with Brian and Gene on your rock station.
Are you excited? What are you excited about?
What are you so excited about?
Today we're very excited because today
it's National Avocado Day.
Avocado? I don't know how to pick out an avocado.
It's so green.
It's green, so it's nature. Oh, God, dude. It's really squishy.
Too squishy.
Squishy.
Whoa, that's good squishy.
We want to wish everyone a happy National Avocado Day.
Let's get this show started.
National Avocado Day, Gene.
Look what I brought for breakfast.
An avocado.
I did.
I have a tangerine and an orange over there.
We stopped at this fruit stand that's was recommended on the drive from Miami to Key West. It's like I think it was called Robbie was here or something like that. Roberts was here. Anyway, it's kind of this iconic stop on the way.
Gotcha.
And they had 9 different kinds of avocados.
Really?
Yeah. Tropical. I mean, ones like this big that we got a couple of them. They were delicious.
National Avocado Day.
Avocados from Mexico.
Also, National Raspberry Cake Day, Shredded Wheat Day, and I messed up last week while you were gone. I misread the notes, and today is Chili Dog Day.
Whoa, chili wiener. I hope you won't give me gas tonight. Oh no, chili wieners. You're the cause of my pants being tight.
National Chili Dog Day to go along with Avocado Day, Raspberry Cake Day, and Shredded Wheat Day.
Sucking on
on a chili dog, sucking on a chili dog, sucking on a chili dog, sucking on a chili dog, chili dog, sucking on a chili dog, sucking on a dog, sucking on a chili dog, sucking on chili dog, sucking on a dog, sucking on a chili dog, sucking on chili, sucking on a dog, sucking on a chili dog, sucking on chili dog,
Suck on it.
a little ditty.
Chili dogs not in the list of the 10 most hated foods in America, surprisingly enough.
10 most hated foods in America?
Yeah, somebody polled a bunch of Americans asking them what their least favorite foods were, the most hated foods in America. Number 10, sushi. 38% of people say they hate sushi.
Oh my gosh, I love sushi.
A lot, by the way, a lot of fish in here. A lot of unusual creatures from the sea. Yeah,
yes.
a lot. Yeah. Number 9, this one I'm surprised it's this low. Maybe it's because people don't encounter it very often. Chitlins, number 9, 39% of people.
Never had, don't know.
They'd be higher on the list if more people knew what they were. It's
Yes.
pig intestines, by the way.
never had.
From
Never.
the rooter to the tutor, as my guy John Witherspoon would say, the rooter to the tutor.
Never had a chitlin.
Blue cheese at number 8,
Oh my
39%
God, I love
of
blue
people
cheese
say.
too.
Oysters, number 7, 42% of people say that's the most hated food in America. Caviar, again, more fishy stuff, 6%
like
of
that.
people. Squid, number 5, very chewy.
Down with squid.
I love
down
squid.
with octopus.
Cooked
no thanks.
properly, it's really good. That's the problem. A lot of times you're getting a frozen, subpar product. Tofu at number 4. I love that tofu is above pig intestines. People hate tofu more than they hate the gastrointestinal tract of a pig. They would rather eat
that
pig innards that have had poop pass through them than eat tofu. All of you freaky vegetarian,
eaters.
vegan people can go suck an egg.
That's how much it's hated.
Sardines at number 3. Again, very fishy, salty.
I like the flavor because that's what's in Caesar dressing. So, and I love Caesar salads, but like as a fish, no thanks.
Number 2 on the list of the 10 most hated foods in America is liver. No big surprise there. I think a lot of it comes from a nostalgia thing where you're forced to eat it, especially if you're of a certain age.
Now, liver, and I haven't had it in years and years and years and years and years, but my dad used to make me toast with liverwurst on it, right? The spread, like
the
hot
meal,
butter
the
toast.
mealy consistency.
Yeah, and that I liked, but like liver, no thanks.
And number 1 on the list of the most hated foods in America, again, back to the sea, anchovies. 56% of people dislike or hate them. So,
out of the anchovies
out
is
of
the
the top
Caesar
10,
salad, not the sardines,
Yeah, out of the top 10, you've got sushi, oysters, caviar, squid, sardines, and anchovies.
Yes.
Taking up a large part.
I
of them. misspoke.
It's the anchovies with the Caesar dressing that I
that's
like, but I don't like them as I wouldn't sit down and eat them out of the can. Ugh.
Out of all those, I would say, out of those 10, I would say liver and chitlins would be the ones I wouldn't enjoy. I've had liver. I've never had chitlins.
I haven't either.
Not knowingly. Not like sat down and had a big plate of chitlins.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, but
I
out of
wouldn't
the
even
rest
know
of
if
them,
it was served. I wouldn't even know it.
Yeah. I love the fact, though, that pig intestines are less hated than tofu.
I thought it was going to be more regional or ethnic, I guess.
No, it seems like a crowd. Well, these are Americans, so
yeah, like
take
head
that,
cheese.
Take
or,
that for what it's worth. And a lot of people probably have never had head cheese,
Right.
which is why the chitlins thing is kind of interesting because most people, especially north of a certain point in the country, probably have never had chitlins before. Television tonight, the NFL Hall of Fame game. 7 o'clock on NBC, the Lions and the Chargers. Of course, the Hall of Fame induction ceremony going on this weekend. Rest of the NFL preseason starts next week. Packers, I think, are on Friday or Saturday. Friday or Saturday, one of the two.
Night, I think.
Yeah. But the NFL Hall of Fame game tonight at 7 o'clock on NBC. Over on ABC tonight, you've got a new episode of Celebrity Family Feud that starts at 7 p.m. Diplo taking on Laverne Cox and the cast of General Hospital versus the cast of The Young and the Restless. Let me tune into that.
Mm-hmm.
Season 21 premiere of Project Runway tonight on Freeform. Also, episode 4 of Star Trek Strange New Worlds, Season 3 on Paramount Plus. and the series premiere of Leanne on Netflix. It's a sitcom about starring Leanne Morgan, a woman whose husband of 33 years unexpectedly leaves her for another woman. Kristen Johnston from Third Rock from the Sun plays her sister in Leanne.
I'm just so confused. You take a vow, and then, after 33 years of complete and utter devotion, you find out he's run off with a younger woman.
How do you know she's younger?
She has to be. Otherwise, I'm driving off a bridge.
Yeah, Leanne, it looks stupid, to be perfectly honest with you.
I saw some parts that are okay. I saw her doing an interview where she talked to Jerry Seinfeld, basically, about advice and encouragement from, starting a show, basically, with your name on it, and provided, some guidance, and was really nice, I guess, and had some wisdom to share with her.
It's on Netflix. It's called Leanne. Starts today. Jimmy Fallon is new tonight with Spike Lee, Zane Lowe, and Olivia Carter as his guests. Stephen Colbert is talking to Catherine Marr and Renee Rapp, and then Seth Meyers has got Liam Neeson and Danielle Brooks as his guests. We started watching the Amy Bradley is Missing.
Oh, yeah.
On Netflix. It's a three-episode docuseries about a woman who went missing on a cruise ship back in the late 90s and was on the ship with her brother and her mom and dad. And, we've already got about an episode and a half down, so about halfway through it.
Yeah.
We'll get there. Then there's the these are all part of the Trainwreck series on Netflix where they highlight certain events. The next one is that we're going to watch is the Storm Area 51. Remember that from a few years ago? All the nerds on the internet wanted to go and storm the Area 51, said they can't stop us all. You fools. You idiots.
They did, though.
They didn't. They didn't storm it.
They did.
So a couple people showed up, but to break down the fences and try to get into a secure military base. Good luck, you bunch of
So did they never
morons.
find this girl? Is that the deal?
As far as I know, no.
Okay.
She's still missing. Here we are 30 years later. Again, we haven't watched the whole thing, so I don't want to make presumptions, but as far as I know, they have not found her. How many days until Halloween, do you know?
No.
92.
Okay.
92 days until Halloween. I can't believe it's only been 5 years, but it's been 5 years since Home Depot introduced the 12-foot skeletons. Skelly is what they call them. I thought they'd been around for longer. We finally got ours last year on the way back home from New England. After my mom died, we were sitting in traffic in Chicago, and I was just on Facebook, doom scrolling, and I said, holy crap, they're out. They're online. They're on HomeDepot.com. And so we bought one of each. We got the regular Skelly, the tall 12-foot guy with the eyes that have the LED eyes.
What's the other one?
The other one's the pumpkin guy.
Oh,
so he looks like a tree with a pumpkin head, and he's got like flames in his chest.
I see more of the Skellies out than I do that one.
They're getting an upgrade this year. Skelly is getting an upgrade, FYI. Home Depot is going to be selling Ultra Skelly. It's an app-controlled version, allows you to oversee its animatronic elements like a moving mouth. It can also be equipped with pre-recorded dialogue. Your recordings can be up to 30 seconds long. The only downside is that Skelly is not 12 foot. The Ultra Skelly is only 6.5 feet, much smaller. And it retails for $279, which is less than the $299 for the original. So the upgrade's offset by a shorter stature, but they've got an Ultra Skelly that should be available sometime soon, if not already, at HomeDepot.com. The original, by the way, 12-foot Skelly is coming back despite inflation and tariffs. It's still $299. This year, they've got a Skelly dog, a scary version, and a cute version. They've got a Skelly cat. They've got a 15-foot LED Waracrow for $399 and a troll with a dragon-like wyvern, whatever the hell that is. But check out the whole entire collection of Skelly products at HomeDepot.com. New Ultra Skelly coming out this year.
Maybe 6 feet is better for a lot of people that have smaller yards and live in town and stuff like I've seen, we have one in our neighborhood that's out all the time, and they change the decorations on it, and then there's one out on the highway on the way to my mom's house that's like around a corner. It's up on some farmland that sits like on the back of a truck that I see all the time that they change for the seasons too. But maybe 6 feet is,
the 6-footer is...
And storage.
Oh, the storage part is certainly where it's at.
Yeah.
But the 6-footer is the Ultra Skelly, and it's apparently got its mouth moves, and you can pre-record messages and stuff if you want to scare kids when they come up to the house. HomeDepot.com for more info. I think we're going to put it on pause this year.
We have enough decorations for right now?
Yeah. I got to find a mannequin. My mannequin took a crap last year. I had a mannequin for my Michael Myers, and it kind of fell apart.
Marketplace, can't you do that?
I'm going to. I just haven't. Staying now with Outside.
Rock Mornings with Brian and Gene. Find them online at rockmornings.com.
Seether with Fake It on Rock Mornings with Brian and Gene. There's a woman in Montreal who is on Instagram as Trashy Lady MTL. And it has nothing to do with being a dirty, disgusting hooker or stripper.
She clean up trash?
Or porn actress. Yeah, she's known as the Trashy Lady MTL on Insta. And she's got a GoFundMe page because she's raising money for her local SPCA. Walking around, picking up trash to raise money for her local animal shelter. She calls herself the Trashy Lady. Picked up around 4,000 pieces of trash this month alone, just in July, and has raised $5,100.
So she's turning the trash into donations that help the animals.
Well, I think she's taking donations on the GoFundMe page,
right,
that she has
for her efforts in cleaning
you know,
trash.
and putting it out there. There's video montages of her picking up trash and all this stuff. Kind of an interesting story about her, actually, if you want to read more about her. Where the hell's her name? Carolina Yanez, I think is how you pronounce that. Carolina Yanez, the Trashy Lady MTL on Instagram, apparently moved or immigrated, if you will, from Ecuador to Montreal with her older brother at the age of 17 several years ago to attend university, and struggled with mental wellness. And during her time there in Montreal, working in a job that she didn't like, wanted to get outside, wanted to go on walks, wanted to start feeling better about herself, started to realize that what can I do to give back to my community and get that dopamine hit that we get when we scroll and we win Candy Crush games? Well, she started picking up trash. And that helped. But then what helped even more was when she went to the animal shelter and adopted a cat. And she didn't adopt just any cat. She adopted the worst cat.
Like an old cat with a lot of medical issues?
She went into the Humane Society there, the animal shelter, and asked the staff there which of the cats would be the hardest to adopt.
Yep.
She was introduced to April, a very shy cat who was rescued from a hoarding case involving more than 20 cats. April spent her first couple of months in this woman's home, hiding in a closet, only coming out to eat or use the litter box. Carolina wanted to help her cat, April, come out of the shell a little bit more, so she went back and got a second cat, a kitten named Eclipse. The two cats, of course, took a little while, but now they are a completely bonded pair. Spend all their time together. Lots of pictures on her Insta of the cats, obviously.
Sure, yep.
She says, they simply fill my life. The worst time I found myself in mentally was during university. There was never a thought in my mind to return to Ecuador or abandon school. That simply wasn't a possibility, but the pressure to succeed, to not let anyone down, it was a lot. She said that being far from home made it very hard. Family wasn't around to celebrate achievements or ease the stress of major deadlines. So now in her adult life, working and dealing with continuous depression, seasonal affective disorder. She's got that apparently.
She does a lot of walkabout. She walks about, picks up trash, and does it.
Using
does it
these
the
walks to pick up trash and help support her community. If you go to her GoFundMe page, it says, Clean Up Montreal, help animals with the Trashy Lady. You can find her again on Instagram, Trashy Lady MTL.
I'm a corporate girly by day and a trash picker by night. I get a dopamine hit from every trash I pick up. I know firsthand how serious they take all of the animal cases. Yeah. I really think the SPCA is a beautiful organization.
At the end of the day, I want to know that I'm making a little bit of difference in the world, and maybe that's just knowing the park is a little cleaner. That and having my cats by my side. Gotta get her a dog, too, so she's got someone to walk with when she's out there. Trashy Lady MTL. if you want to follow her on Insta.
Well, it's kind of like the Adopt a Highway program where people go out once, in the spring and clean up and spend time doing that. But it's an ongoing Adopt a Highway, adopt a community, a park, a side street.
Rock Mornings with Brian and Gene. Speaking of helping your community, today is Miracle Treat Day at Dairy Queen. And our friends from DQ dropped off a gift card for us to give away today. And if you want to win this gift card, here's what you got to do. We've got a gift card for Dairy Queen. You can use it on a Blizzard treat or you can use it on something else. But if you want to win the gift card, here's what you got to do. If you have the 95.7 The Rock app or the 92.9 The X app, you can go to the app and you can submit a photo of the ice cream you have in your refrigerator, your freezer. So just take a picture of whatever ice cream you've got in your fridge. It doesn't have to be DQ, doesn't have to be a Blizzard.
No, it sure doesn't. Just ice cream.
And submit that through the 95.7 The Rock app or the 92.9 The X app. And if you don't have those apps, you can download them and do it for free. And later on this morning, we'll pick one winner. And that person's going to get a gift card, a $25 gift card to go to Dairy Queen. And don't forget, today, as I mentioned, Miracle Treat Day.
I was just going to say, don't forget Miracle Treat Day at participating Dairy Queen locations. Any size Blizzard from mini up to the giant. Today, $1 from those purchases goes to Children's Miracle Network. And they've been supporting CMN with this program since 1984. So it's a long-time commitment on Dairy Queen's part. And this gift card, just show us a photo. Hey, man, if you're already out and about, how about the freezer section at Quick Trip? We'll take a picture of those ice creams as well.
Yeah, submit your pictures through the app, 95.7 The Rock or 92.9 The X. Download those apps and take a picture of whatever ice cream you've got in your freezer and submit that this morning for your chance to win a $25 Dairy Queen gift card on Miracle Treat Day.
Rock Mornings with Brian and Gene. Start your day with Rock Mornings.
Rock Mornings with Brian and Gene. You were gone last week, so you didn't get to participate in Hypothetical Thursday, but it's back.
I want to ask you a bunch of questions, and I want to have them answered immediately.
Hypothetical Thursday. You're going first this week, Gene, since you're just back from vacation. Throw you right into the fire.
Well, this situation kind of really happened to me, and it has just recently been resolved. And I don't know if it was the amount of time that happened after the virus or if it was me flying in the airplane and my ears, so much pain and popping from congestion. I'm not sure. But from when I got sick back in early May, I'm pretty sure, I told you before, I thought it was COVID just by how I felt, even though I tested negative a couple times. But I completely lost my sense of taste and smell since then, up until this trip. Like when I got to Florida. Yeah, I know. Like for real. And like I said, I don't know if it was just the amount of time had passed and I'm serious about this. When we were landing, we left Minneapolis and we're landing and I was in excruciating pain. I couldn't get my ears to pop. But obviously,
tried all the tricks,
I tried all the
stuff.
I did all the things, and I was doing all the stuff, and it was it was really, really bad, and I felt bad for all the babies that can't figure out how to get that to happen when they're landing, and obviously eventually went away, and then miraculously I had my sense of smell and taste back.
All you needed was a ride in an airplane,
or it was the amount of time. I don't know what exactly caused it, but so my question to you is: would you rather lose your sense of smell or your sense of taste?
Smell.
Without a doubt. No brainer.
Yep. Would you want to eat everything and it just tastes the same or has no flavor?
Well, so those things kind of went hand in hand with this thing, right?
Well, yeah. We had a guy that worked for us, Drew, who had no sense of smell. And because of that, he also had no sense of taste. It was some sort of thing that he was born with, right? Some sort of malfunction.
I think he had some taste. It was extremes. He could taste sour or,
but
super
if I had
sweet,
to take the option of one or the other, I would take smell in a heartbeat. That would be the easiest choice in the history of the world, probably. Because, I like to smell things. Fresh cut grass, all that stuff,
Yes.
Really
and the
nice
danger,
perfume.
too, right? The danger level of smelling.
Yeah, gas or whatever. Smoke, but losing my sense of taste and all the delicious things that I like to eat would be way more detrimental to my happiness than losing my sense of smell and not being able to smell a nice candle or
your people.
I'm not a smell my people kind of guy.
Rain.
Smell.
I mean, I get it, right? It was just that with this, it was like, not only did I not have a sense of smell, which was kind of disturbing after a while. Like, I'd put perfume on in the morning and nope, nothing. I got nothing. But then it does dull your sense of taste as well.
Yeah, and well, supposedly. I mean,
well, it does. I could tell for sure.
But again, given this situation, this question you're asking me, if I had to give up one and it doesn't affect the other one, then I'm taking sense of smell, getting rid of it. Yeah. Yeah, out of all the senses, that would be the one I would get.
Chili dog, sucking on a chili dog.
I mean, the pizza, the bacon, the ice cream, the chocolate, the cookies, I mean, the cake, the cornbread, I mean, all the things that I like to eat. You know, the cereal, the soda, the beers, I mean, like all the things that I like to enjoy. If I couldn't taste them, then what's the point? You know what I mean? I might as well just be eating tofu.
And I could taste things, but nothing was nearly as awesome or everything was subdued, and it kind of stunk.
Yeah.
But I didn't realize how much it was affected until all of a sudden I was like, holy cow, I got it. I can tell again. I can smell my perfume. I can smell this. I can eat
Hypothetical Thursday. If you want to chime in, you can visit rockmornings.com for all of our contact info. Don't forget to download the 95.7 The Rock app or the 92.9 The X app and submit pictures of your ice cream that you've got in your freezer for your chance to win a DQ gift card.
We got one that we're going to give away this morning because it is Miracle Treat Day, supporting CMN with purchases of Blizzards.
We got a submission from Pam. She says, this is my ice cream, and it's Kemp's Bear Creek Caramel. Looks like it's got like chocks of chunklet and caramel in a vanilla ice cream. That looks delish. We got one from Vicky, said, old-ass ice cream. Didn't even think I had any until you had me look to possibly win some DQ. And she took like the darkest photo in the history of mankind. It's cookies and cream ice cream in her freezer. Vicky, thank you. She said, if I win, I'm getting my dad a dilly bar and taking it to him at the nursing home.
Oh, nice.
Look at that.
Ooh, dilly bars. Those are good, too.
Got another one from a different Pam. Says, you scream ice cream. We all scream for ice cream. Submit your photos of your ice cream in your freezer by downloading the 95.7 The Rock app or the 92.9 The X app.
Send those in.
Your chance to win a gift card from Dairy Queen on Miracle Treat Day. It's Metallica by request, Hero of the Day.
Rock Mornings with Brian and Gene. Find the daily podcast at rockmornings.com.
Metallica, Hero of the Day by request on Rock Mornings with Brian and Gene. Someone just said, did Brian just say chocks of chunklets?
Did you?
No, I did not.
Okay.
I did not. I can go back and review the tape, but I'm almost 100% sure I didn't say chocks of chunklet.
I don't think so either, but sometimes you can say things and not really know that's a thing.
Well, I said chocolate.
Chunks of chocolate.
But I didn't say chunks of chocolate either. I wouldn't say chunks of chocolate. That's not a phrase I would use. I was...
In the ice cream, maybe?
Was I talking about that? Did I say chunks of chocolate?
In the ice cream, maybe.
Or did I say chunks of chocolate? Now I got to go back and listen. Maybe I did. Son of a bitch might have got me. I don't know who that is, but I'll go listen. I don't think I said chocks of chunklets.
I hope you did.
That would be Pam's ice cream. The Bear Creek Caramel. Looks like it's got...
What does it have?
Chunks of chocolate. Chocks of chunklets? Did I say that?
I don't know. Let's see your pictures of your ice cream, though. Send them in from your free... Like I said, if you're already out and about, stop a quick trip, take a picture there.
Yeah.
But we've got a gift card here to give away from DQ, so that's why we're asking.
$25 gift card for Dairy Queen. All you got to do is download the 95.7 The Rock app or the 92.9 The X app. Submit photos of your ice cream in your freezer, and later this morning we'll pick a winner.
Metallica, are they going to play the Sphere? Is that what I heard yesterday? There's a rumor.
So there's a lot going on with them right now, actually. Go figure. But there's rumors that they're going to do a residency at the Sphere. And if that happens, I'm going.
Of course.
I have
That'd
to.
Be so cool.
Super immersive. It might be the only reason for me to ever go to the Sphere. They also, so James Hetfield has got some kind of personalized Bobcat out there. It's not a Bobcat. It's a Chase. There's a case. So the brand Case that makes Bobcats, like front end loaders or whatever. He's got some kind of like specialty There's 25 of them out there, and you have to it's like the Batmobile. You got to register and prove that you can actually afford to buy this thing. And then they also have some like Case hoodies and T-shirts you can buy on their website. I just saw the link to that yesterday. And they're looking for a kid in a photo. Did you see this?
I did not.
I didn't go down the wormhole with it because I don't particularly care all that much. But apparently there was a viral photo of a kid at a show back in the 90s in New York, and they're looking to find this kid. And yeah, so Metallica's like all over the radar right now.
So in 96, they were photographed with a boy backstage in New York in the Madison Square Garden, and now they're looking for that kid, basically.
Yeah. So the photo's out there, and you can see it's a kid with Lars, and there's another guy in the background, and they're looking for this kid. They're trying to track him down, and I don't know exactly why.
Well, I guess that they've been trying to every few years. So, I guess interesting that
I could be like, that was me in the 90s. Please be my best friend, Metallica. No? Sports on Rock Mornings with Brian and Gene. The Brew Crew losing to the Cubs yesterday, 10-3. Milwaukee still up one game on the Cubs in the NL Central. They're off today. They're in Washington tomorrow at 5:45 against the Nationals. 1-3 against the Nats. That game tomorrow, by the way, on Apple TV+. NFL Hall of Fame game tonight at 7 o'clock on NBC with the Chargers and the Lions taking on one another. NBA going to play at least 6 regular season games in Europe over the next 3 seasons, starting with a pair of games between the Memphis Grizzlies and the Orlando Magic this season. Grizzlies and Magic will play in Berlin on January 15th and in London on the 18th. NBA going to play games in Manchester, England, and Paris in 2026-27. Then they'll return to Berlin and Paris in 27-28. Female athletes who want to compete in the international stage or on the international stage in women's events will now be required to undergo a one-time genetic test, the World Athletics Council announced earlier this week. The new change is taking effect on September 1st, just in time for the World Athletics Championships in Tokyo that begin on the 13th of September. The test for the SRY gene, which is located on the Y chromosome and determines male sex in humans and other mammals, can be used to determine biological sex. Female athletes can have a once-in-a-lifetime test conducted via a cheek swab or a blood test, whichever is more convenient. But the World Athletics Council making that change, making sure everybody is on level playing fields. And last but not least, TNT Sports going to be showing more Savannah Banana games over the next couple of months.
Good for them. There's a desire for it. They wouldn't bring you the market if it wasn't something people wanted.
The sports division inking the biggest TV deal yet for the Bananas and Banana Ball, including the first ever Banana Ball Tour Championship. TNT Sports is going to televise 19 Banana Ball games in August and September on True TV and HBO Max, making it virtually impossible for anyone to watch. The Savannah Bananas taking on the Party Animals, the Firefighters, or the Texas Tailgaters in each game. Last season, TNT Sports televised just 5 Banana Ball games. The Banana Ball Tour Championship will be held around the same time as the MLB Division Series, meaning there's going to be a lot of baseball on TNT. And the sports coverage will include banana games in MLB ballparks, which includes the PNC Park in Pittsburgh, Petco in San Diego, Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, T-Mobile Park in Seattle, and the one in Houston as well.
Well, they've been playing those sold-out games
multiple games
at all those at the ballparks, and I think it's obviously people have a desire for it. The tailgates before them are nuts.
Oh yeah. Ryan texted in and said, "You did say chocks of chunk."
You did, huh?
Somebody said, "Do popsicles count as ice cream?" Yes.
Sure.
We'll allow it. I would not normally put popsicles in with ice cream,
but it's to win a gift card. But we're not
going to be sticklers here.
It's Miracle Treat Day. That's why.
Plow Guy in Eau Claire, you have a link to order those Metallica case hoodies. I want one. Definitely down to see them at the Sphere. I'll send it to you. Also, just got a message from Jessica. Here's the freezer pick. I could not find where else to submit it. We are pretty low. More ice cream would be great. She's got Blue Moon over the Mississippi ice cream from Nature's Touch. Little quick trip. She's got some bomb pops in there. Looks like some kind of sherbet or sorbet as well. Got quite a few things in there, Jessica. I can't believe I said chocks and chunklets.
I can't believe you did either. And
look, you say a million words a morning,
I know,
and eventually you're going to mess up. It's never going to be perfect.
I had this key lime ice cream. Did I tell you that? That was, and it was with they topped it with some coconut.
Yeah,
sugared coconut. It was so good. It was like a combination of ice cream and sherbet, so it was like a little bit lighter, not as cream, but oh my God, it was so delicious. I wish I had some more.
Chocks of chunklet.
He wags his dog like a tail. Yep. Sometimes things come out wrong.
That's what she said.
Rock Mornings with Brian and Gene. Weekdays, 6 to 9.
Today's song from the Foo Fighters, latest stuff from them. Rock Mornings with Brian and Gene. Bill, sending in a text message not too long ago, said, did Brian just say chocks of chunklets? Ryan sent in a text and said, you did say chocks of chunklets. Dina sent me a message on Facebook and said, Brian, you totally said chocks of chunklets. I went back and reviewed the tape, and you know what? This dumb son of a bitch said chocks of chunklets. I can't believe it. Chocks of chunklet. There it is. There's me saying chocks of chunklets. Chocks of chunklet.
Well, you were talking about the ice cream submissions that we got sent in through the 95.7 The Rock app or the 92.9 the X app, right? So you download those, send us a picture of the ice cream in your freezer for your chance to win Dairy Queen gift cards, $25. We're going to give those away this morning. Just wanted to see what was in your freezer, and it happened to be, I think, Pam sent in a picture, and it had some sort of delicious chocks of chunklet in it. And
chunks of chocolates. Chocks of chunklet.
Chocks of chunklets in there. When you say words, a lot of words, sometimes words come out. It's you were looking at the ice cream. You were thinking.
I was thinking kofefe. Chocks of chunklet.
Chocks of chunklets.
Look, if the president can make up words, I can make up words. Chocks of chunklets. Chocks of chunklet.
Delicious.
Neither of those are made up words, though. They're just in the wrong order. Vicky also texted in about old-ass ice cream. We got one from Jessica, freezer pick. It's got a whole bunch of stuff in there. Some sorbet, some bomb pops. She's got, looks like maybe moon pies. Also got one from Kathy. She's at work. Her grandson having ice cream at a shop in Hayward. Dude, this kid is zoning out on ice cream.
Is he? Oh.
His eyes are like saucers, man. They're huge. Big old waffle cone of Blue Moon.
Yeah.
Blue Moon ice cream, and it's all, all around the mouth there.
There's
and he's
nothing
got
better than that when you're little, a big waffle cone full of ice cream where it oh, man.
Download the apps, whether it's the 95.7 The Rock app or the 92.9 The X app. Submit pictures of your ice cream in your freezer for your chance to win a Dairy Queen gift card on Miracle Treat Day. Don't forget, for every Blizzard you buy at participating Dairy Queens.
Any size, by the way.
That's pretty much all of them. Any size Blizzard, $1 of that purchase goes to the Children's Miracle Network.
Today.
So please do your part. Chocks of chunklet. I don't know if you order chocks of chunklets.
I don't know if they have anything like that for you. If you go to the Dairy Queen and say, I'd like a Blizzard with some chocks of chunklet.
Pam texted in and said, I knew something didn't sound right when you described my ice cream. Chocks of chunklets. Maybe I'm coming up with a new kind of ice cream out there. Chocks of chunklet. Chocks of chunklets. Ryan said, I thought perhaps you had a mini stroke.
Nope.
I don't want a mini one. Give me the big one and take it away from me already. Just take me away.
Chocks of chunklet.
Take me away. Give me the big one. Don't give me the mini ones. Chocks of chunklet.
Let's
Chocks
make some.
of chunklet.
Yeah.
Hypothetical Thursday. Gene asking me the question earlier if I had to give up one or the other after your experience flying to Key West.
Yeah, well, I lost my sense of smell and taste back in April when I got sick. And even though I tested negative for COVID a couple times, I told you I thought it was because I hadn't been that sick in a long time. And anyway, I was flying and my ears, I couldn't get them to pop. It was really, really painful. And when we finally landed, I had smell and taste again. So I don't know if that's what did it or if it was just the time I waited it out. And I just asked you if you'd rather have to lose one of those senses, which one would it be?
Smell.
And you said smell.
I didn't even need to think about it. I heard that one coming down the hallway, and I knew right away what my answer was going to be.
Yeah.
I love the taste of food and drinks so much that I would never want to give that up.
And I still had like extremes. Like we have a friend, Drew, who doesn't have a sense of smell, and he can taste, I could taste things that were, hints of things, just not as much.
We had a lot of fun with Drew when we found out that he couldn't smell. I had a lot of questions about his buddies in high school farting in his face and all those things.
At all.
A lot of fun. But you wouldn't be able to taste chocks of chunklets. Chocks of chunklet.
I hear it's delicious.
All right, my question for Gene. This one is a little bit more open-ended. If you could change one thing about me, what would it be? Just one. Could be looks, could be personality.
Oh, it's not gonna
could be.
I don't care about that.
One thing could be my driving habits.
Yeah, I immediately I went to that. The thing is, I used to have to ride with you a lot more, and so it would if that was still the case where we were having to do that more often, like we used to, that would be the first thing that I would absolutely change. But now it doesn't happen. It doesn't affect me on a day-to-day.
Yeah.
So that's down farther probably on the
Chocks
list.
a chunklet. Would it be my inability to say chunks of chocolate?
What is it?
Now
you're never going to be able to say it.
If you could change one thing about me, personally, me, as a whole, as a human being, as an individual, what would it be?
Well, I don't like when you...
Is it the anger?
I don't deal with that so much. It's the sarcastic response to like work things I have to communicate to you about. I have to do it because it's part of my job in an email or something. And
Do
then
you
you're
know
just a
how
jerk
much
face,
joy
man.
I had last
You're
week
just a
without
jerk
any
face.
emails from you? It was so silent.
It's not that I'm doing
I was
it to
like
be
a
annoying.
sniper
It's
on
like
a mission, man. I wasn't getting any
exactly
feedback from the government.
Under my job
it was beautiful.
description, like part of
It
me
was
doing my
so-
job successfully.
I got so much
requires
joy
me to
last week from
communicate.
you not
and
emailing
you're
me.
such a
Oh
jerk
my
face
God.
about it.
So
And it's literally my
stupid.
job. So maybe that.
Bro, I had so much pleasure last week
I'm sure everyone did.
in not getting a million effing stupid emails about crap I don't care about that I'm already on top
Literally
of.
my job. Literally.
Can't stand you. Can you put me on the list? Isn't there a list with the teams thing where I could be off them so I don't get the messages? I don't need them. I don't need them all. So the sarcastic remarks, you don't want those?
No,
Just that?
Well, I don't know.
Something else?
It's annoying.
It was so nice.
It's annoying. I will tell you that.
It was
Just
so
trying
nice.
to do my job. Getting
None of those
harassed.
3, 4 o'clock in the afternoon
Harassed.
emails like, Jesus Christ, couldn't this be saved for tomorrow or next week or something?
No.
I know it's not happening till mid-September, but here's the thing I need you to work on.
Yes.
Jesus.
Plan ahead. That, let's see.
If you could change one thing about me personally, what would it be? And right now we're sitting on my sarcastic replies to your stupid emails.
Yes, because it affects me negatively, and I don't like it. I don't like that.
If it was one email that had all the stuff in it, it would be a lot. I could eat that. I could eat one email. The 19 emails and just like, oh, now I got to keep this in my inbox because I can't delete it.
It's not 19.
Oh.
Come on.
Bro. If you could change one thing about me, what would it be? We've been together on this program for 20 years, Gene.
We have.
20 years. You got a litany of items you could choose from.
I genuinely, for the most part, enjoy your company and like being around you. So I don't have a big, giant list of things I don't like.
Man, I really thought the anger thing. 'Cause I react very negatively to things. I get really pissy. Like
I know you do.
But I let it go quickly.
But
I don't hang.
Right. It's not I got to worry about coming to work tomorrow because you're still going to be mad.
I need to throw a temper tantrum for about 20 seconds and swear and curse, and then I'm okay.
Then you're fine.
And then I come back to reality.
You should be more willing to get to know people. That would be nice if you could be a little bit better.
All these dumb people that work upstairs that I don't know.
You could be a little bit warmer to people that you got to know.
Nope.
You could be less judgmental
of the new people.
Yes, and like,
it's been like that since day one,
like
man.
my kids and young people.
I always forget which one's which.
I know you do. There's only 2 girls. Okay,
I know their names.
One has glasses, if that helps. Does that help?
Grace is the older one. Ella's the younger one.
Correct. Good job. That's
right.
very good.
I got it.
You did it right.
That's not a. But I mean, whatever. They don't. They don't.
They don't care that you don't know their names.
They don't care. I showed up with $50. That's all they care about.
All right.
So my sarcastic. Which one is it? You can only pick one.
Well, probably the work email thing. I would. Well, I don't. I'd really like you to embrace also. Come on the boat, please.
No, I don't want to come on your stupid
please
boat.
Please come on the boat.
No,
I want you. No, see, I don't like this. I don't like this digging your heel in the ground and not being fun Brian.
You know what's
being the fun Brian.
Fun Brian can't be fun Brian around new people.
Yes, you can.
These are all millennials who they don't understand me.
Fun Brian can come
These
out
people
to the
are
boat.
scared of you. You know why? Because I'm me 100% of the time. I'm never going to not be me. And if you don't like me then, you're not going to like me now.
This is it. I want you to be the fun Brian and be around with the
lesbian seagull. No, I'm not coming on the stupid boat. No.
Come have a cocktail with me.
Stop wrapping up team building exercises and boat trips and pizza parties.
Let's have a cocktail and float down the river.
No, if you really want to do some drinking with me, then we'll do some drinking, and then you'll find out what life is all about.
I don't need that, probably.
Rock Mornings with Brian and Gene. Hypothetical Thursday. Apparently, Gene would change two things about me.
Team player, come on. Woo-hoo.
My sarcastic response to emails.
Get on the boat.
And my inability to pee. I'm a part of the team I'm comfortable with. I don't want to be
on the boat.
No,
Come sail away, come sail away.
Anyone
with
who's
me.
been in this building less than 5 years is not part of.
Come sail away, come sail away with me.
No. Got a text from Paulie. This is a great text. Paulie said, Elway, Manning, Mario, the greats know when to hang him up. Hashtag chocks of chunklets. LOL. Chocks of chunklet.
Chocks of chunklet. It's a new band.
Hank Hill said,
taking the stage tonight.
Hank Hill said, little off this morning. Did anyone else catch the mental hellness when you were talking about the trashy lady? I did say that, but then I corrected myself.
Yeah.
I combined the two words because I didn't know if I wanted to say mental health or mental wellness. And so I corrected myself shortly after.
That
one I caught myself. The chocks of chunklets, though, I didn't know I said that one. Chocks of chunklet. Brandon said, is Gene drinking this morning?
Nope.
Not yet.
Coffee and water out of a Bud Light cup, but it is water.
Not yet. Thank you for the text messages. Appreciate it. Chocks of chunklets. What was I thinking? Chocks of chunklet.
I don't know.
Submit your pictures of your ice cream for your chance to win a Dairy Queen gift card on Miracle Treat Day. We've got, what do we got? Bad News, Happy Music coming up. Office Cora is going to join us. What?
I'm looking at some submissions of ice creams.
I thought you were sending me another stupid email I don't want.
Rock Mornings with Brian and Gene. Find them online at rockmornings.com.
Rock Mornings with Brian and Gene, 8:15-ish. On Thursdays, we're joined by the one and only Office Cora. How are you, young lady?
Hello. Well, I'm super glad it's Thursday.
Yeah, we got one more day until the weekend, and that's why we get you on the line, is to find out what you're up to this weekend in the 715. What do you got going on?
Oh, my gosh. This is one of my favorite events. My hometown is Durand, which is 25 minutes away from Eau Claire. But they have this event called Blues on the Chippewa, and it's free. It's at Veterans Memorial Park, and they bring in some of the best blues bands around.
Oh, that's
and
cool.
I'm really excited. It actually starts tonight. There's this lady, her name is Shamika Copeland, and she was born in Harlem, and she's just this powerhouse. And they call her the Queen of the Blues. And I'm actually not going to make it there tonight, so I'm a little bummed. But tomorrow, there's this band called Hot Like Mars, and they're from Chicago. And they are apparently one of the funkiest rock bands around. They're kind of one of those genre-bending performances. And so I'm pretty excited about that.
So it's in Durand. It's on. It's in the Veterans Memorial Park. It starts tonight and it goes through the entire weekend.
Yes, it's Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and then after the bands get done playing at Veterans Memorial Park, they go to some of the bars, and so some of the bars will have bands.
If you go to bluesonthechippewa.com, there's more info there. It's today through the 2nd, which is Saturday. Blues on the Chippewa. I can see exactly what you're talking about here, and you can find out more about who's playing and where they're playing and when they're playing.
And this is the first year they moved it to Veterans Memorial Park, so it is literally on the Chippewa River. So that backdrop is just going to be kind of magical.
Yeah. And it's a big fundraiser, too, it looks like, for a bunch of different organizations. Their website says that in the past, They have supported the Durand Area Food Pantry, the Pepin County Humane Society, and several others. So
it's amazing, and my favorite part is the cost completely free. So the fundraiser is all donations. So if you go, just shell out a few bucks. It's so good. So besides that, I heard it's National Ice Cream Sandwich Day on Saturday, so, I'll be doing that.
Eating some ice cream sandwiches.
That's my weekend. I don't know.
Today is
that's what I got.
Today is National Chili Dog Day. Do you do chili dogs? Are you into chili dogs or no?
Oh, I would go for a good chili dog.
Yeah. What do you like on your wiener?
Well, chili.
No,
she just said that.
No raw onions.
No.
Zero raw
you're out.
onions
You're out.
ever.
You're out. What about cooked onions?
Nope. Oh, yeah, cooked onions I'm good with.
Yeah, you don't put cooked onions on a chili dog. You put raw onions on
it
there.
doesn't go.
So you don't like it raw?
And is this a never thing? Like you don't eat like raw onions not on a burger, not on a right? Okay,
raw
so it's
onions are a never thing in my world.
Like I said, Cora doesn't like it raw.
No, she does not.
Is there anything you do enjoy raw?
Mm-hmm. Vegetables.
What about a good What about a big cucumber? A nice big cucumber.
Okay.
You like a raw
not
cucumber?
Even joking. I ate an entire cucumber just raw and just whole yesterday, and it was.
Did you eat it like a banana, or did you cut it into slices first?
Nope, just like a banana. It was
fresh
weird.
out of a garden.
If anybody I know is going to eat a cucumber like a banana, it's going to be Office Cora.
Did you have some dill dip or anything, or
were you
like
dipping
ranch or something, or just
straight up? And I've never done that before.
That's like a kid in a diaper in the backyard in the summer, and the mom's trying to get some veggies and some water into the kid, and you give him a cuke, and he just kind of gnaws at it.
You ate the whole thing, huh?
Yeah, it was pretty incredible. I've never done that before, but I was in a rush.
Did you know they've got some kind of, check this out. I just found this out yesterday. I had no idea because I didn't go to school around here. I'm not from here originally, but apparently at the University of Minnesota, they got some kind of lettuce eating competition where you eat a whole head of lettuce as fast as you can, and then the person who wins has to organize the event next year. So it's not like you actually win. You get sort of demoted. Did you hear about this?
No, I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, apparently they've got some kind of lettuce, like a head of, and they weigh it before you eat it, so you know you're on even ground, because obviously they can look a little different in size and shape and whatever. But I think it's just iceberg lettuce, a big, head of lettuce, and you got to chow down on it. And whoever eats it the fastest ends up winning, and then they have to be a part of the planning event for the next year.
Students competing to see who can eat a 1 pound head of lettuce fastest without dressing. With or without. I guess they can choose.
Oh, you want to go negative dressing because you got to chow down, right?
Do you want to go negative?
That is the worst prize ever. You get assigned a job. No,
right?
You get to, University of Minnesota. It's lettuce club. You can eat the lettuce.
Ice cream sandwich day this weekend, National Chili Dog Day today. It's also Hypothetical Thursday, Office Cora, and we like to include you in this little game that we play.
Okay.
We're only going to ask you one of the two questions. I don't think mine would apply because you don't know me well enough yet.
Okay.
But the question that Gene asked me earlier was, if I had to give up one of the two senses, my sense of smell or my sense of taste, which one would I give up? And I said smell immediately.
Yeah, but they're so intertwined because a lot of times when you smell things, it helps with your sense of taste.
Well, the assumption here is that neither one affects the other one, right? That that you lose one, the other one stays exactly the same.
Yep, I would definitely ditch the sense of smell because there's a lot of bad smells out there.
What's your least? Is it farts? Do you are farts the worst smelling thing to you? Like greasy, stinky farts?
Or like manure. Sanitation department kind of thing.
Yeah,
bad.
bottom of a dumpster.
My garbage can.
My
trash can in my garbage. I mean, I live with these 3 random roommates.
Why don't you have one of them clean it?
They throw away. I don't know what they throw away, but ever since I've had strangers living with me, my trash can, when you open it to put something in, it's awful.
I need to power wash mine out.
Dead animals. They're throwing dead animals in
power
there.
wash mine too.
Yeah.
All right, so Cora would also give away or get rid of her sense of smell.
I figure most people would because that's the easy one to. But you're right. The correlation between the two is strong.
What's your hypothetical question for us, Office Cora?
Oh, okay. If your house came with a personal assistant, what would it complain about? Mine would be my roommates and all the crumbs that are constantly on the kitchen counter.
They better not complain
This is
at all.
Office Cora's way of complaining about her roommates without it being her complaining about her roommates.
Why don't you just tell them that they're crummy?
Yeah, say, pick up after yourselves, you stinky, smelly people with your dirty trash and your crumbs.
Because if somebody's at my house working for me, they better not be complaining about anything. Otherwise, I'm getting a new person to do that, right? Just tell them, I need you to call them into the living room tonight and tell them it's time to have a roommate discussion, and then say your crumbs are making me nuts.
Mine would just be hair and dander and dust and just, my wife's hair is everywhere. Like, you can't, and we have a cat and we got 2 dogs, so there's just, this, I'm sure at some point you'd be like, okay, I've had enough of the hair.
Yeah, hair is a problem.
They don't get to complain about anything. They're hired there to help me do stuff. Is that what you're saying to me? Then they can just shut it. Shut it.
Well, I think they're talking about you behind your back, so you don't know they're complaining about you. Does that make it better?
Office Cora wants her roommates to clean up
I
their
want you
crumbs
to have
and to have less smelly trash.
Yes. I think you just have a meeting.
And she likes
too much to ask.
And she likes big, huge cucumbers raw.
Gross. But okay, thanks, Cora.
I can't believe you ate. Did you peel the whole thing and just hold it barehanded, or did you have like
peel it? She just ate it like an apple.
You didn't even peel it? You ate it with a rind on it?
Yeah,
what
like an apple.
What the hell is going on over there?
She just ate it like a carrot,
That's
like a big
the
giant.
part where all the vitamins are, Brian.
Mm-hmm.
All the vitamins are in that part. You can't just toss that in the garbage.
Big old
Plus it'll
raw
smell
cuke,
bad.
like a banana, just holding on to that thing. That is, I got to be honest. I feel like you should probably get a suspension from work for that.
No, you're good. But do talk to your roommates. I'm concerned now. Just tell them that you've got some. It's bottling up. It's bottling up.
I'll take care of that.
Yeah.
I mean, it's crumbs.
You're the landlord, right? Be a landlord and tell them to pick up their mess.
I don't know where they come from. Bread, probably. Crackers, bread, things like that. That's where they come from.
Thank you, Office Cora.
So much.
So many crumbs.
Thank you. You guys have a great weekend.
Have fun in Durand at the Blues on the Chippewa. Sounds like a great time.
Does sound good.
I will.
All right. Just walking around with a cucumber. Who does that?
She does.
Office Cora. Each and every Thursday at about 8:15, we're joined by the one and only, the lovely Office Cora, to talk about what she's up to this weekend in the 715.
Yeah, it's a big one.
That's what she said.
Mm-hmm.
We got Bad News, Happy Music coming up in just a bit.
It's anonymous, it's fast, and it's free.
Hell yeah, it is. That's exactly the way I like it, Gene. Anonymous, fast, and free. Office Cora really gets me.
Those 2 big ones.
2 big ones. We'll get to that Bad News, Happy Music next.
Rock Mornings with Brian and Gene. More from Brian and Gene is coming up.
You're about to enter a beautiful, exciting, wonderful new world.
A cockroach living in your nostril.
Now that's just nasty.
Add in some haven't pooped for 30 days.
Poop is raining from the ceilings. Poop.
And sprinkle in some hashtag Florida Man for flavor.
Florida man.
Florida man.
Florida man. Florida man. Florida man.
Florida man.
Florida man quits his Burger King job, steals all of their chicken nuggets.
It's bad news.
Bad news.
With happy music.
Let's rock.
Well, here's one that I did not have on my 2025 Apocalypse Bingo card. We've heard of murder hornets. They were supposed to be coming our way a few years ago, right? Murder hornets. Remember the big giant hornets?
Do, yes.
Coming over the Rockies, coming to get us. They were supposed to be huge and murderous. Well, move over, murder hornets. We've got something new for that ass. It's called radioactive wasps.
I don't like wasps anyway.
Radioactive wasps.
They're not my favorite.
Were found at a nuclear facility in South Carolina. This is how you get superheroes and mutants and aliens coming to town.
You know those wasps that have the extra black hanging down body part thingy on the back that are super scary looking?
Yeah, another stabber. They got double the pleasure, double your fun.
And then now they're radioactive?
According to a report from the U.S. Department of Energy just before 2 o'clock in the afternoon on the 3rd of July, radiological control operations discovered a wasp nest on a post near a tank at the Savannah River site in Aiken. South Carolina. Officials said the nest was sprayed to kill the wasps. The nest was then probed and discovered to be about 100,000 DPM, which is a moderately high level of radiation.
They actually died from the spray? I thought they'd live.
Well, we got lucky with this one, but there could be others we got to be careful of. The wasp nest considered on-site legacy radioactive contamination not related to a loss of contamination control. Legacy radioactive contamination is lingering radioactive contamination resulting from past activities.
So they made it at a site that used to be where tanks of waste were or something?
After the wasps were killed, they were bagged as radiological waste. Officials said the ground and surrounding area did not have any contamination. The incident did not cause any impact to other activities or operations at the facility. But radioactive wasps at a nuclear facility in South Carolina.
Nope. Not wasps in general, nope.
So there's that. 31-year-old man in California named Alexander Abare pulled over last weekend, and police noted that he looked, quote, visibly nervous. Who isn't nervous when they get pulled over?
Yeah, everyone.
Vehicle apparently smelled like marijuana. You want to know why it smelled like marijuana?
Because he was hauling a bunch of marijuana?
Because there was marijuana in it.
So, Ahab, type on my doobage?
An officer also saw a weed pen on the dash. Alexander admitted to having a bag of pot between the seats. The cops decided they wanted to search the van. By the way, it wasn't a car, it was a van. Here's where the picture comes into play, because I saw the picture and I was like, that ain't fitting in the car. But the van it'll fit in. They found more than just a bag of weed. There was approximately 400 pounds of magic mushrooms packed into black plastic bags and large totes, each labeled with various strain names.
Listen up. That was my skull. I'm so wasted.
Deputies also found more than $370,000 in cash, vacuum sealed in bundles. Alexander was arrested, booked on a series of charges, including felony transportation of a controlled substance for sale across county lines.
Yeah, he had 400 pounds of it.
The Lake County Sheriff's Office, by the way, from this place in California, shared a photo of the evidence.
I know you don't smoke weed. I know this. But I'm going to get you high today. Because it's Friday, you ain't got no job, and you ain't got to do.
I'm going to do a real count here on the radio. Looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, assuming there's one behind there, 8, 9, another one, 10. 10 of these giant black and yellow tubs with the yellow tops and the black.
Well, do you know, mushrooms don't weigh very much, so you have to have an awful lot to have 400 pounds.
Like I said, 10 of these tubs, 10 of them, at least by my count. Not to mention another 10 to 12 garbage bags full of whatever's in there. And then there's the box that had all the vacuum-sealed money in it. They posted a picture of their haul here on the Lake County Sheriff's Office Facebook page. This guy arrested, booked on multiple charges, felony transportation, all that stuff. Investigation remains ongoing. Ooh, they even got him for possession of a switchblade. Oh, no. Oh, no. Possession of a switchblade. What are we going to do?
This guy's driving around with all of that and is just driving around in a van.
In his van, yeah.
With a switchblade to protect himself. That's it.
A lot of people getting on the Ozempic train, right? Taking Ozempic, trying to lose weight, but there's a lot of really bad side effects. We've heard that you could poop the bed.
Ozempic! I lowered my A1C and lost weight while I was sleeping.
Ask your healthcare provider about the Ozempic Trizone.
What's happening now?
Order now and get 30% off all plastic mattress covers and new sheet sets.
Now there's Ozempic Face.
Uh-oh. Is it because you lost weight in your... Oh.
So this is no different than someone who has all that extra skin because they weighed so much and now it's gone and the skin just kind of hangs there.
And they have to do surgery sometimes.
And that's what's happening here with Ozempic Face. It's causing a huge surge in facelifts. CNN just did a big feature on how weight loss drugs like Ozempic might be causing a huge boom in facelifts and other plastic surgeries. People losing a ton of weight faster than normal. It's causing Ozempic Face, which is when you lose weight so fast your skin doesn't have time to adjust. You end up with wrinkles, saggy skin, more common if you're over 40. Same thing happens if you lose weight quickly for any reason. So it's not specific to Ozempic, like if you get the weight loss surgery, whatever. But they talked to a doctor in New York, claims he has coined the term Ozempic Face. says that plumping up your face with fillers is a popular option. More and more of his patients, however, are following up Ozempic with some sort of nip and tuck because you can only refill a deflated balloon so much.
Oh, man.
Ozempic face. Your skin is falling and it's out of place. Look like an outcast of the human race. Ozempic face. Your bank account is draining and your pancreas is straining. Ozempic face. Your skin is falling way, way down out of place. You need face filler because you look like Phyllis Diller with your saggy Ozempic face.
It's all loosey-goosey, huh?
Not enough new data yet to conclusively say that drugs like Ozempic are causing a plastic surgery boom, but other experts backing this doctor in New York up saying that it sure seems like it.
Mm-hmm.
Ozempic face. You know anybody on that stuff?
No, I don't think that I do. I don't think I do.
I had a very close friend of mine. Her husband went on it, and apparently...
How's it been working for him?
Yeah, good.
Yeah?
I mean, going for walks, too, trying to,
sure.
help
in combination with other things.
In other weight loss news, experts are warning against the watermelon diet. That's apparently this year's fad. It's where you eat nothing but watermelon. Sounds delish.
Well,
they say that eating only watermelon, of course, can cause muscle loss within the first 24 to 72 hours, and the fruit contains almost no protein.
It doesn't contain much of anything except a lot of water, which is why it's good for hydration in the summertime.
Multiple creators on TikTok, of course, idiots that think they influence people, have documented their experiences with this new technique of eating nothing but watermelon, marking several pounds of weight loss at the end of their watermelon diet. Watermelon, great for hydration, healthy snack option. Nice. Doctors, experts warning that the limiting the body to low-calorie fruit can pose serious risks. They say it's the longest or the latest in a long line of trendy quick fixes. And while watermelon is a delicious and hydrating fruit, turning it into the centerpiece of a restrictive diet is not only unsustainable, but it can actually backfire on your health. One-size-fits-all diet or advice, especially not when it's driven by social media algorithms instead of actual science. Yeah, no big surprise there. But, again, it's okay for a snack. It's okay to have some watermelon. But
in the summertime, to eat a lot of it is good because it is super hydrating.
Replacing it.
But to have it be your only source of it, you really shouldn't. You can't live on one thing, whatever it is.
Bad news, happy music, couple more.
Can't be all apples.
You just went all apples. Well, what did he do? No, he did. We had a coworker years ago, and he did nothing but fast food for 3 weeks out of the month.
Yep.
And then the last week he would eat apples and boiled potatoes.
Nothing but apples.
I thought he did boiled potatoes too, or baked potatoes. It was the weirdest, and he was serious about it. It wasn't like
no. He would that's how he would purge or cleanse himself is just have nothing.
And
but
he was like a skinny dude. He wasn't like
for a week. That's all he'd have for a week.
Apples and potatoes, right?
And then he'd go back to
nothing but fast food.
Yep.
God bless him.
Or kind of eating whatever he wanted to.
God bless him.
It's so weird.
Bad news, happy music. Couple more. You just went on a vacation. Have you ever, in your history of traveling with your family, had a home alone?
Where we forgot somebody? No. Like left them at a gas station, left them at home? No.
Airport?
No.
Airline on the plane?
Almost. My husband almost had to take a different
but
flight.
that was a TSA thing. That wasn't a we forgot.
Yes.
Home Alone is we forgot.
Yeah. No, we've never forgotten.
Or we
one of them.
Yeah. Well, it apparently happened in real life. I'm sure it happens a lot, but this one is documented. A traveler says they're getting the blame after the niece missed her flight on a family vacation, but the girl's mom was also on the plane. The group was flying home on standby, and the family member who shared the tale was the last adult to board. The 18-year-old stranded overnight at the airport, being too young to rent a hotel room. A recent traveler says they're catching flack after their niece missed their flight home, but the girl's mom was there as well. Family member taken to Reddit to share what they feel is an unjust judgment after their 18-year-old niece was left alone at the airport. They had traveled out of town for a wedding. Morning after, the family all left for their flights back home. Several of us had the same flights. We had standby seats, though, so we had to wait till the end to board. The journey, including a layover, everybody got on the first flight without incident. On the second flight, everyone got on except for
her.
the niece, Rachel. And similar to Kevin McAllister, amid all the hubbub, nobody noticed. So everybody got on the flight, didn't realize Rachel didn't get on, and then got in the air and took off. Meanwhile, Rachel's at the airplane. Where'd everybody go?
I guess I could see that. There's a lot of people, and this isn't like a 10-year-old where you're watching.
This is
right. So they might be in the bathroom, or they're getting a cup of coffee, or they got on the plane already.
My sister, Rachel's mom, and her dad think it's my fault because I was the last one called to board the plane. They think I should have gone up and offered to let her have my seat first, and she was basically still a kid and hadn't traveled on her own before.
You guys give up, or you're thirsty for more?
No, not true Home Alone situation where she had to defend her house from the wet bandits or the sticky bandits or any kind of bandits.
But still.
She's 18. She'll be fine.
But then was kind of out of choices because you can't rent a hotel. You can't get a rental car. You can't, you're stuck.
You're in a public place. She'll be fine. Rip the Band-Aid off. Uh-oh. What'd you do?
I don't know what I did.
Why are the cops here?
I don't know.
Way to go, Gene.
Why are the cops
Don't tase
here?
me again. I swear to God, I'm not doing that again. I rode the lightning once. I'm not doing it again.
Okay.
Bad News, Happy Music, one left. This is right up our alley. We do a lot of things and have done a lot of things over the years out of spite. It really fuels you. If you're a solid person and someone wrongs you, you should take that and try to turn it into a positive.
It can
right?
happen.
It's happened to us a number of times. We have turned a negative into a positive, and that's what this woman is doing. Now follow me here.
Okay.
A woman in Ohio had her car repossessed by a dealership last year, even though she was approved for a loan, and found an interesting way of responding. Since the dealer took her car, she decided to take their name. Now it's going to court. Tia McCreary, T-I-A-H, Tia McCreary, went to Taylor Kia back in February of 24, wanted to purchase a 2022 Kia K5. The finance manager helped arrange the financing through Global Lending Services, right?
Okay, that's how you do it when you go to buy a car.
Which preliminary approved a loan for McCreary. So she was allowed to drive off with the K5 that she wanted. However, GLS, the Global Lending Services, concluded there was not enough available information to finalize the loan. So a month after buying the car, Taylor Kia repossessed the vehicle from McCreary while she was at work. Just showed up there. No call, no email.
Takes the car and that's
This is ours. We're taking it back. McCreary then began to explore her legal options. As it turned out, Taylor Cadillac and the Taylor Automotive Group operate several dealerships in Northwest Ohio and began to operate a portion of their business under the name of Taylor Kia of Lima back in 2012. However, McCreary, through her diligent work, through all the paperwork and all the stuff, found out that the registration of the name Taylor Kia of Lima had been canceled by the Ohio Secretary of State's office after Taylor Cadillac failed to submit a renewal application.
Yeah, so she took.
So she registered Taylor Kia of Lima in her own name.
Yep. I'm taking your business.
Once that was done.
Yep.
She, the court documents reveal she sent a cease and desist letter to Taylor Cadillac and informed them they could no longer use the Taylor Kia name because it was now registered to her. Then the legal battle started to sizzle. This is great.
She can't do that. Well,
it's great.
Yes, she can.
It's great. And the story goes on, but that's the gist of it, basically. And now they're in court fighting bitterly over this. And they could just easily say, here's your stupid car back. Here's
we have our stupid name back?
We'll have our stupid name back.
No. Well, now she's doing it for spite and to the point.
Yeah. During the initial car purchase, McCreary signed a document that was an agreement to settle legal matters with Taylor Automotive Group through binding arbitration. Taylor Cadillac said because of this, the case shouldn't be handled through arbitration, not trial court. The court agreed, dismissed the case, but McCreary not giving up. She then applied to the 3rd District. It's continuing on in all these other court systems and stuff. But yeah, this woman taking it to the nth degree, and I love it.
Yeah.
Spite.
Oh, yeah.
Such a powerful emotion.
Well, she did some research. She found out the loophole, and she took it. I mean, I don't even know if she took advantage of it. She just did something, and sorry, it didn't work out for you.
Good for her. Bad News with Happy Music on Rock Mornings with Brian and Gene. We'll get to our daily check-ins, and we'll pick our winner for the DQ gift card here in just a couple minutes. Got a few moments to submit your pictures of your ice cream in your freezer if you want to try to win that through the 95.7 The Rock app or the 92.9 The X app.
Rock Mornings with Brian and Gene. Find them online at rockmornings.com. Call
Hello?
Email.
I tried emailing you.
Text. So many ways to check in with us.
Check.
We rely on you guys for traffic updates, requests, and all sorts of other stuff.
Check this out.
Rockmornings.com is the website. You can go there to find all our contact info. You can also download the 95.7 The Rock app or the 92.9 The X app and get in touch with us that way. Let's see. Let's roll back here. Somebody wanted to hear Metallica, Hero of the Day. Did that. You're welcome. Somebody asked if popsicles count as an ice cream. We said yes, for today's purpose they do. I would say normally they would be their own thing. Popsicles are not an ice cream. You keep them in the freezer, but a popsicle is a popsicle.
Yeah, this is like a taco versus sandwich kind of thing.
But for today's purposes, which was to submit a photo of the ice cream in your freezer so that you could win a $25 Dairy Queen gift card on Miracle Treat Day, we'll allow it. The guy in Eau Claire, Plow Guy in Eau Claire, said, hey, Plow Guy here in Eau Claire. You have the link to order Metallica case hoodies. I want one. Definitely down to see them at the Sphere. I sent him the link. And, Metallica frontman James Hetfield collaborating with Case on custom TV 450B compact track loaders. It's the things with the tank treads, and it's got the Bobcat front, and he's got a cool design, and you can still order shirts and hoodies, I believe, from that website. So, Plow Guy, enjoy it. Bill said, did Brian just say chocks of chunklets? And apparently I did say chocks of chunklets instead of chunks of chocolate. Chocks of chunklet. There it is. Which led to several other people pointing out that I misspoke. Chocks of chunklet. And I said chocks of chunklet instead of chunks of chocolate. Thank you, Bill. He said, I thought it was funny. Glad to know I was not hearing things.
Well, that's because we were taking pictures of people's ice cream being sent in through the 95.7 The Rock or 92.9.
It was Pam. Damn you, Pam.
Pictures of their ice cream in order to win this gift card for Dairy Queen on Miracle Treat Day for CMN. A portion of your purchases today of Blizzards will go to that. And she sent in this Bear Creek caramel, and you said, wow, that's delicious with its...
Chocks of chunklets. Chocks of chunklet. Yeah. Ryan confirmed that I did say chocks of chunklets, and he thought I perhaps had a mini stroke. I did not. If I do have a stroke, I hope it's the big one so that I can just be done with work for the day.
Yeah, not the mini.
Michelle said, unfortunately, I finished my ice cream yesterday. Haven't been able to get to the store yet to buy new stuff. Just smoothies and frosted martini glasses in her freezer.
Who's this?
Michelle Brand, our friend Michelle.
Frozen martini glasses, Michelle.
Hank Hill said...
Hell yeah, girl.
Said, a little off this morning. Did anyone else catch the mental hellness when you talked about the trashy lady combining mental health and mental wellness?
You did that on purpose, though.
I did not do that on purpose. I corrected myself. I knew I said that one. Brandon asked if you had been drinking this morning and wasn't quite sure why.
Well, I think because I sang a song.
Pam said, I knew something didn't sound right when you described my ice cream. Those chocks of chunklets are actually little caramel-filled chocolatey cups, and they're amazing. Chocks of chunklet. Jesus. You say one effing thing, and it turns into a whole day of stuff.
Well, it is kind of cute, though. Chocks of chunklets.
Paulie texted in, said, Elway Manning, the greats know when to hang them up. Hashtag chocks of chunklets, LOL. Chocks of chunklet. He said, in Gene's defense, Tom Brady did hire a millennial specialist to help him understand the younger generation towards the ends of his Patriots stint. Bring on a third person, Brian's little helper.
See?
No, I don't need a young person in here that I can't stand.
Just ride the boat with
me.
me.
The kid up there, I told you about him the other day. Didn't know about Y2K, you stupid kid.
Well, he was
it's like one of the biggest things that ever happened in the history of this country, and the kid didn't even know about it. You know what my next question was? Did you hear about 9/11? And he knew about that one.
Well, of course.
Yeah, again.
Well, just because he wasn't born to know in the time frame doesn't make him irrelevant.
No reason to talk to children.
You get your...
None whatsoever.
See, this is the what I don't like about you.
Also got a text from Maria, said, good morning, Brian and Gene. Happy Thursday. Enjoying my last day at work before my very much needed vacation next week, visiting my parents in Michigan. Going to download the app so I can listen to you guys next week and not miss your program. Love listening to you guys. Have a great day. If possible, play some Disturbed. Maria, enjoy Michigan. I hear it sucks.
It is not. It's lovely. She's going to have a great time.
I don't know which part you're going to, but some of it is not good. Don't go to Gary, Indiana, because that place is
probably up there. Going on vacation.
Yeah, no power, no internet.
Yeah,
no
it'll
nothing.
be great.
We got a winner for the Dairy Queen. We got one. We picked one.
Yeah, by the way, people are clever. Thank you so much for sending in. This one that we just got was from Jason, and he drew a picture of his freezer with his ice cream in the corner because he wasn't at home We got another person drew this. This is Cheryl. I already left for work, so I drew a picture of her Blue Bunny ice cream.
This is a funny one. It said, change my mowing plans at work. To be able to photo my freezer treasure, I'll have to check their website and see if they have chocks of chunklets. They have kitty kitty bang bang, so maybe chocks of chunklet. Shut up, Brent, you son of a bitch. Talking about me and my chocks of chunklets. Who's the guy with the girlfriend picture? Because that one was funny. Where is he?
This one. I'm at work, so I had my girlfriend. This is Jordan. I'm at work, so I had my girlfriend send me a picture of our freezer, and I didn't realize the trove of ice cream we apparently are hoarding. So you and I were looking. They've got watermelon Johnny Pops.
They've got 3 different kinds of
Johnny
Johnny Pops.
And
they got
chocolate.
They got a Haagen-Dazs. They got a Pup Cup thing over here called Dogsters. They got a Blue Bunny, a Butterfinger. They got another one under the Blue Bunny, and then this
strawberries and something, strawberries and cream.
They got no room for any actual frozen food in there.
No, you do have a hoarding problem, Jordan.
Well, he does have a girlfriend, and the girlfriend's hoard. That's
but
what
I
they
think
do.
I think the winner is going to be Jessica. Here's my freezer pick. I could not find where to submit it, but she did it. You did it right, exactly where you were supposed to. She has Blue Moon over the Mississippi, some Blast Pops, and then I don't know what this is.
Those brown things are like the Oreo. They're like the custard inside of the Oreo cake sandwiches,
What's
right?
What's this, though? This, like, aluminum, is that a beer that's in the freezer wrapped in, like, a bag or something? A Ziploc bag of some sort of...
What are you looking at?
I'm looking at this one right here.
You're looking at this? Yeah, no, those are like the Oreo cream pie things. They're like the moon pies. I think that's what that is, right?
Really?
I think is that what it is?
I don't know what it is, but anyway, Jessica, thanks. You did it right, by the way.
The officer in here knows exactly what it is. Jessica, she'll be right over your house. That's where she keeps her weed.
Yeah,
all right, you're in
put
big
your
trouble,
weed
Jessica.
in it, Jessica.
We got your address.
Right in the fridge. You did it right, though, correctly, and you win.
All right, congratulations, Jessica. Enjoy your Dairy Queen gift card. Thanks to everybody who submitted. Appreciate it. Have a great rest of your Thursday. We'll talk to you tomorrow.